Alright, before I actually start this episode, hi, I'm Game Guy. I want to cover something real quick. The first game and this game have a password linking system. I went ahead and already entered the password and everything, so we're going to be skipping that part. You may be wondering how to actually get that password, though. I wish I had game footage to actually show this, but long story short, I don't actually have the copy of Golden Sun I used anymore, so that's a thing. Basically, you go onto the file select screen, and then you're going to need to do a button combination to get the send option to show up. So, with the clear data file active, you gotta hold left, R, and then hit start or the B button on the main menu. This will bring up the send option, which allows you to pick between 3 levels of password: bronze, silver, and gold. Bronze will transfer all of the Ginny you collected, all of the levels you have, and all of the synergy bestowing items, as well as events that have affected certain bits of this game. Silver password will give everything else, well, everything I just said, as well as like individual stats from like using those hard nuts and apples and everything. Gold password will also give you your entire item inventory as well as your money. So, you know, gold password obviously being the best. Keep in mind, though, each password's longer the higher level you use, and the gold password is like literally 260 characters in length. So that, if you have a link cable and 2 GBAs, you can transfer it that way, and it's much quicker, but as I said, I don't have the game anymore, so I have to do it the password way. If you wanted to use my password, you'd have to use it, well, you'd have to use the password. Other than that, not much else to say here. I don't want to spend too much time. If you're going to use your own password, though, a few quick things I may want to mention. There are certain events in this game that are triggered by other events in the first game, so you may want to, at the very least, get a few of those done. First of all, you're going to want to make sure you have the Orb of Force. You pretty much get that as a part of the game anyway. I mean, you can brute force the forest if you want, but the Orb of Force would help you through it anyway. But, I mean, that's in that Fushin Falls Cave place or whatever. You will also want to save Lord Hammett. You will also want to win Colosso. You will also want to save Hisu before anybody else does by lifting the boulder off of him. You will also want to head back to Vault later in the game and discover that the bandits have escaped. Doing these are important for getting certain items later. You can also defeat Deadbeard for a change in text, and apparently talking to Isaac's mom also activates something, but nobody knows what it is, so that's a thing. Another important thing to note, you want to collect, if not all of the Jinn, at least 6 of each element. Because since those transfer over too in some way, you're going to want to make sure you have all of them, because having every single Jinn will allow you to unlock a secret. If you missed one of each element, that's fine, because there actually is a little leeway in this game, so no worries there. This might be partial spoilers, but there's not much I can really do to avoid it, given I'm having to mention the password anyway. So, that. Without further ado, let's start the game for real. Oh man, this song again! I love this song again! Also, what's going on here? Oh, good, well, at least we know Felix has magical handy powers. That's handy. Anyway, hey there, guys! Where you going? I don't even know, man. What's up, Kraden, dude? Should be leaving like this. Once we go down those stairs, we can't get back into the lighthouse. Well, don't we want to leave anyway? I mean, I just feel as though something might happen, like, I don't know, earthquakes, death, something like that. I don't even know. Probably nothing. What are you troubling about? What? I just, what is it? What's wrong? Tell me! I have a bad feeling. I just expressed my bad feeling, Jenna. You're a little late to the party. Come on. Something terrible's gonna happen. Yeah, I know. I already, like, was being prophetic for no reason. I totally didn't see what already happens in the end of the last game. What are you talking about? Hi, Alex. You're a character that exists. Surprised to see me? A little bit. You did kind of appear out of nowhere. Were you listening? I don't know, probably. If you want me to. Where's Felix? Why isn't he here with you? Why didn't you stop him? You dummy! He left us. But why? Why? He was worried about Sheba. Oh yeah, her. Right. That one girl that existed. He went to check on her. Exclamation point! He was supposed to be leading you out of here. I thought you would have been far from this lighthouse by now, but apparently you're still inside of it. Way to go. You're really good at this job I gave you. We tried to stop Felix from going back up to the Eyrie. Happy face! Oh, yeah, Alex is happy. You can tell by his static image of neutrality. I'll like him. Once Felix gets an idea in his head, he rarely changes his mind. Alex, what were you talking about just now? Didn't you see it in the text bubble? I mean, I guess not, because you were facing the other way. Generally, it's considered, you know, polite to look at people when you're talking to them. Gosh, Jenna, you're so rude. What did you mean when you said, how unlike you? You're only concerned about this now? He said that, like, what, 5 minutes ago? Clearly. I was merely surprised to hear you expressing your concern. Nevertheless, I'm impressed Felix went back. Don't change the subject, you dummy! What did you mean? Angry face! Are you saying that I'm insensitive? Well, a little bit. You weren't even looking at him most of the time you were talking to him, or when he was talking to you. Gosh. Well, Jenna, I think Alex has said his piece on the matter. He's sorry, or whatever he said. I don't know. I'm not sure he has, Creighton. Who do you think you are, Alex? No! You don't think that at all! I retract my statement, my dear. Forget all about it, Jenna. ... ellipses. So tell me about this feeling. Oh, well, you see, I saw the end of Golden Sun, and things get pretty bad. We should probably leave. I'm not sure we should be leaving the lighthouse yet. What are you saying? You can't really mean to remain here. Yeah, it's too dangerous. Come on, you just said so yourself. You saw the script, practically. The others... Did Isaac follow us to this lighthouse? Well, I mean, obviously. Did you even... Nobody seems to pay attention to canon, it seems. He must be trying to stop Satoros and Minardi. Way ahead of you. If my brother goes back and finds Isaac, they're gonna end up fighting. Yeah, that didn't happen. The Venus lighthouse has not been lit. Yes, they will fight. No, they didn't. Felix is terribly rash, young man, is he not? Yes, he is. Why are boys such fools? Says the girl to two boys. Man, Jenna, you are just so rude today. His good qualities outweigh his bad. He's like a scale of emotions, I guess. I don't know. Why do you think Isaac... I think Isaac would understand if we just talked to him. Ooh, intrigue. Why didn't I think of this sooner? Using common sense? What are we talking about here? Can't we go back up and talk to Isaac? I'm afraid that's not possible. You see, this lighthouse is gonna collapse in a few... it's just not possible. Why? He is an enemy. Yeah, that's the excuse I'll go with. Isaac, an enemy? Our methods may differ, but you and I ultimately want the same thing. To light the elemental lighthouses. But you're not supposed to do that! I thought. And his friends would prevent this from happening. So that makes them enemies? But fear not, they won't be able to defeat those guys, clearly. And even if they could, they'll probably turn into something ridiculous like a dragon. That's silly. Yes, he's back at the top of the lighthouse. We've already established this. Why do you seem so pleased, Alex? Why shouldn't I be? The lighthouse will soon shine brightly once again. Alex, why do you want to see the beacon lit so badly? Oh, so it's my turn to answer questions, is it? Yes, this is the quiz show of the century. You're next up on Let's words good making. Okay. With the power of alchemy, mankind worked wonders across the land. The lost age of man. I want to see the world restored once again. And what, Alex? We've spoken enough already. Let's continue this another time. Another place. Somewhere that's not going to explode in a few seconds. Well, it's not going to explode, to be fair. But, let's meet at the location we agreed on and wait for Felix. Alright, Creighton, let's go! Yeah! And then we go down here. Yes. Alright. Hi, I'm Game Guy. It's time for this game. Golden Sun, The Lost Age. The second game. You may or may not have noticed. This is that stupid puzzle that I hated. So, yeah. So, we're playing as Jenna for some reason. That's kinda cool. And we're running around the Venus Lighthouse. This was that one optional room that we went in that one time and jumped over pillars and such. You remember that room, right? I'm sure you remember that room. It's probably the most memorable room in the game. Treasure chest. It's already opened. I wanted a lucky cap. Well, at least there's an herb in there. That's always good. Well, I guess, whoever decided to take my lucky cap at least left me something that would be useless to them, but at least kinda useful to me. So, you know, it's always good. It's all good. Anyway, this is that one stupid thing that existed, and we're gonna ignore it because we can't even do anything with it anyway, so, you know, whatever. And this is the part where we're outside being attacked by birds! Or is it the other way around? I don't know. There they are! Get them! Question marks all around, but mostly over Jenna. Uh-oh, people. They're here to help us. Adam sent us here to stand guard, but I never thought we'd actually run into... Oh, yeah, that's right. I guess technically we're the bad guys. It's kind of interesting how this game does, like, the whole flip-flop on you, and now you're playing as the other group of people. It's interesting. We left Sheba at the top of the tower, and we're not going to return her, sorry. That's our story, and we're sticking to it. Aren't there supposed to be more of them? Maybe they're just the first ones to come out. That means we've got them outnumbered! You do realize I have, like, 2 other people hiding inside me, right? I guess not. They don't understand RPG protagonists, do they? Go fetch the other Tolby soldiers still stationed at Lalivero! Yes, sir! Okay, bye. See you later. We'll go tell the guys in the caves. Good idea! Alright, well, that's 2 less people. We got this. It looks like an ambush. What do we do, Jenna? Stand here and await death. What do you think we're going to do? Are you serious? Jenna, are you really prepared to fight these men? Well, technically, I beat up a bunch of monsters at the beginning of the first game. I can probably handle normal humans, right? Right? Pretty sure. Allow me to shoulder some of your burden. And he just picks Jenna up and piggybacks her all the way to where we're going. Anyway, we regroup along the road leading to Lalivero. Okay, sure, why not? You don't need to remind us, Alex. We know the place. Are you sure, Creighton? You look pretty old. You might have forgotten. Follow this road west and take the path to the canyon in the cave. On the other side of the cave, you'll find a small peninsula called Itajima. We will meet there. Okay. Thankfully, those workmen block your route. And fortunately, they don't look too tough. We can still hear you! Well, maybe if we were whispering, you wouldn't. Yeah, we know it's rude. We don't care. Why don't the two of you escape and leave the Tolby soldiers to me? You know, if they can hear you, why don't the soldiers, like, switch places? Because I'm sure the soldiers can hear you too, right? I mean, like, come on, guys. Use the fact that you can hear us talking blatantly in the open to your advantage. Seriously. Yeah, I can use Synergy. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. We shall reconvene at the peninsula. You can take on Tolby's finest on your own, little man? He's not that little. I mean, the sprites are just kind of like, you know, representations of what the people look like. He's not really that tall. I imagine him being taller, actually. You don't wish to... What's that supposed to mean? If you lay a hand on these two, I assure you, you'll be made to regret it. By advancing, I assume you mean to fight. Permit me to strike the first blow. At least he's really polite about violence. That's always a good thing. Oh man, he's got Water Sport. That's a useless move in Pokemon, but it's pretty good here. I don't know why I said Water Sport of all things, but, you know, whatever. What was that? Shaky text. I don't know, but whatever he did, it's way out of our league. You guys deal with him until backup arrives. Happy face! So you're next. Oh dear. No need to worry about us. We're not soldiers, we're not anybody. We don't even exist. You're just imagining us. Seriously though, there's no way we're gonna face off against you. Let's get out of here! Run away! There's always one that trips. It's like a rule or something. I mean, come on now. How undignified and how shameful. Well, to be fair, I mean, if it's a fight you can't win, running is kind of a smart option. To be fair. Now's your chance! Go to Itajima and wait for me! Okay. I'm not finished with you yet. Okay. You mentioned backup from Lalivero. Happy face. Let's go there and meet them together. Hey, pal, when they get here, you'll really be in for it. Uh-oh, you made his happy face an opposite of that. An angry face, you know, I don't know. Do you honestly believe that even 100 of you could stop me? I don't know, maybe. We've only seen you fight 2. I mean, that's kind of like, what, 50 times harder? I mean, I'm assuming. Oh, okay. Bye, Alex! See you later, I guess. They're gone. Come on, Jenna, let's get going. There's nothing standing in our way now, because everybody left. What is it now? You're always delaying us. Stop it. This episode's long enough as it is. You're worried about hurrying innocents? No, I don't care about innocent people. They can just get out of my way. We can't do anything to help him here. Because we're at the bottom of the lighthouse and he's at the top. So, you know. Let's go to the peninsula! Okay. Man, dialogue. I missed that. Anyway, so we have to go back this way to the guy who's shaking his head repeatedly. I love that guy. He's my favorite character in this game. I just wish he showed up more. Oh no, he's hopping too. Please, just let me go and... Hey! That scary guy with the blue hair's not with you. Great, now let's see what you're really... Oh, okay. Okay, so you're just gonna beat up a little girl. And an old man. Good job, guy! So in case you forgot how battles in this game work, You can attack if you want. You can also use Synergy. Jenna has Fume and Flare. I think she had Flare in the first game, but Fume is a new one, as I recall. I have one of them herbs, and I could also defend, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to probably attack the guy, because I don't know, why not. Ow! He hurts very slightly. That's just rude. And now he's dead. Sure sucks to be that guy. Also, I can't wait for people to, like, complain that Game Guy, it's not pronounced Synergy, it's pronounced Synergy, or or it's pronounced Philip. Like, come on now, guys, I don't think it matters. Really. Whoa there, where'd the blue guy go? I don't know, who cares? I can handle some girl and her grandpa. Excuse me, sir? This is incorrect. We are not related. Gosh. Let's go ahead and try out Fume, because that's a cool move. It summons this dragon thing to kill him. Also, as you may recall, when enemies take damage, if there's 3 exclamation points, that means they're weak to it. Humans are actually weak to, like, all Synergy, so it doesn't even really matter what you use. You're twitching a whole lot. Maybe I shouldn't have underestimated her. She can summon a fire dragon. Also, you may remember this area from the first game, too. We can't go that way. Yes, I know. Which is weird, because, like, they could have just blocked it off further down, because I could jump off those ledges down here, and not that there's really anything here. I think there was, like, a genie over there or something, but I don't really even remember. We're supposed to go in this cave, which, just, you know, happens to have 3 people in there. You 2 aren't going anywhere. Okay. I want to meet Iodem. That guy was cool. He was that guy who looked like he was wearing a tuxedo all the time, I think. I don't know. I don't remember what he looks like. It's been ages. Anyway, Flare is good here because it hits everybody. Everybody gets some fire. It's great. Oh no, pain is happening. I don't like it when pain happens. That's generally considered a bad thing, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do it again. Oh no, that guy took more damage than usual. I bet this guy has like 1 HP left. Just checking the damage I did to the other guys and what killed them, I'm pretty sure he has like no... Oh good, critical hit, that was necessary. Jenna goes for the overkill. Jenna, you monster. You just killed like 5 innocent people for no reason. So, you may also remember this cave. This cave didn't really lead anywhere, but now it does, apparently. So let's go and see where that's about. Uh-oh! A monster! Ah! Punch Ant. I forget if this is a new enemy or if this is actually something from the first game. In case it's not obvious, I haven't played the first game in a long time, nor have I played this game in probably a longer time, because, you know, I don't know. The enemies around here are pretty easy. Well, that was invigorating. He didn't seem too strong. You weren't doing anything, Kraden. You were just standing back there yelling at them like, you noobs don't understand. Anyway, you never know fighting could be so fun, but you'd better get onto the peninsula. Okay. This is a Synergy stone. It refills your Synergy, and then it goes away. The end! And so, this is where we're supposed to go. Ah, yes! This boat in the middle of nowhere. This is the place, isn't it? No. You're stupid, Kraden. This ain't the place. It's at the end of the road in the west. That's what he told us. This must be Edajima. But Minardi said the ship would be here. We ought to see if we can find it. Well, I hope so. It's totally not in plain sight or anything. It's gonna be really hard to find. It's over there! Thanks, Kraden. Never noticed that ship before, right in the middle of the screen. It seems like a normal ship, but there's something odd about it. Kraden, I swear you're like a kid with a new toy. Well, that's mostly correct, actually. He's just a really old kid. Hurry up in there! Jenna, you are the most impatient person. Settle down. Gosh, what's wrong? It's missing. No, Kraden, the boat is right there. You literally just jumped into it. What are you talking about? The thingy that makes it go. Question marks? What do you mean? What's so important about this thingy? The boat can't move without it. That Minardi, she tricked us! I thought she was on our side. I thought. Yeah, passing off this dud boat to us? Rude! There's no trick. If this boat was a dud, how did it get here in the first place? Well, you see, Minardi hired this moving company, and they basically pulled this boat all the way over here and just kind of dropped it in the water. I mean, like, obviously. Yes, pace back and forth, thank you. It must have been the orb. What orb? Oh, the orb, right, obviously. You don't remember the crystal Satoros was carrying? That big black pearl thing? I'm certain he said he could move the ship with it. Jenna, Kraden, I'm back from massacring hundreds of people. I see you found the boat. We set sail as soon as the beacon has been fired, correct? Strange. What is it? The beacon hasn't been lit yet. Well, they're fighting the final boss right now, I assume, so, just gonna have to wait for Garrett to save the world, apparently. Dang it, Garrett. You're not even in this game yet, and you're already ruining things. Why is it taking so long? And why hasn't my brother returned? I don't know. Uh-oh! It's this part! I know what's happening. They lit the beacon! Yay! What's happening, Kraden? Why won't the ground stop shaking? Well, it's the Venus lighthouse, you know, it's like the Earth element, you know, I don't know. Might actually be getting worse. Uh-oh. I think the lighthouse is collapsing! The ground around it is crumbling! The Mercury lighthouse didn't react this way. What makes Venus so different? Well, I just said Earth element. Come on now. Pay attention. Ah! The last tremor tore a rift in Sahala Range! How am I gonna get back to Gyeondu 1 now? The Jima's floating away from the mainland! What will happen to us? Man, I don't even know. Ah, yes. This cutscene. Fun fact, this is the exact same cutscene you saw at the end of Golden Sun, so, nothing new here. How long will this island continue to drift? I don't know, I wish you could tell me. Sheesh, you don't help at times like this! I'm hungry. Yep, thanks, Kraden. Helpful as always. I wonder what happened to my brother. He's dead. I can't be certain, but it looks like they lit the Venus beacon. We already saw that. Why? Okay, like, that line of dialogue made sense at the end of Golden Sun, but we clearly just saw that, so, you know, thanks, Kraden. You don't have to tell me that. That's how we wound up adrift at sea, right? Well, aren't you cranky today, Jenna? Yeah, I've noticed. That line of dialogue makes sense now. Well, I suppose you're just about as worried as Felix, or whatever. Isaac and the others must have been at the lighthouse, too. I suspect you're right. I miss them, Isaac, Felix. I'm laying on a tree, I now noticed. This is very uncomfortable. Come with me if you want to live. There's something I wish to show you. Okay. It's not two dead bodies, is it? Dang it! They're alive! Oh, okay, never mind. Never mind! It's all good. They're really alive! What is this, Alex? What happened? I guess we'll never know, because there's a title screen. So I suppose, that's Golden Sun Lost Age. The beginning. I'll see you next time.